Hey guys, so today I wanted to make another new additions to my military collection video. It's been about 5 months the last time I made one of these. I've done a few unboxing videos and just shown you guys a lot of what I got from, my older collector friend. But table full of stuff, it's been a while. I'm going to go ahead and bring you in. I'm going to show you what I got. All right, so as you see, quite a bit of stuff here on the table. And these items here, came from different places and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and start here in the back. You see I got several stacks of books. And basically all these books pretty much have to do with World War I or World War II. And there's actually 50 of them exactly. And what it was, a man reached out to me through Facebook. And he had a bunch of books that were his brother's. And they didn't necessarily want to just take them to Goodwill or something like that. The family wanted to find, a collector that would, really enjoy them, like to read them, or maybe could even put them in the hands of other collectors and other people that are interested in history. And so just about a week ago, I actually went over there and got these books, and they just gave them to me. They didn't want any type of money, no payment, nothing like that. They just wanted to basically give them to someone who can help, again, put them in the hands of other collectors or people that like to read about history and stuff like that. And so, I am going to keep some of these for myself. Some of them, honestly, I already have. But I'm going to try to put them in the hands of other collectors, just to kind of get them out there for sure. Moving on here, I got this massive mound, massive pile of rifle slings. And I know it can be hard to tell exactly what it is, but most of these are Danish rifle slings for the M1 Garand. It'd be post-World War II. Probably from the 50s or 60s, a lot of it. But that is a lot of what's here. There's probably, man, I don't know, probably close to 100 or so. And there's a man I know. He needed some help around the house and stuff like that, clean out his garage. He has, some military type stuff, not a whole lot, but just different things, kind of a variety of things he kind of picked up over the years. And he had all of these in his garage. And he didn't want them. And again, another situation, he wouldn't take any money for them. Again, I was over there helping him. So I guess in a way, he was paying me with, I guess, items for helping him with his garage and stuff. I was over there almost 5 hours doing stuff with him and for him. But he gave me all these rifle slings. And so obviously there's no way I can keep them all. But I'm going to do what I can to, to pass them along to other collectors and stuff like that. And I know a lot of you guys always see the stuff I add to my collection, and a lot of you guys are like, man, where do you put this stuff? And man, you almost think John Boy's rich, and I promise you I'm not, far from it. It's just, there's no way I can keep everything that I buy. I hope none of y'all think that I do keep every single thing, because then I would have to move into a bigger house. But sometimes, I do have to buy stuff, and I do have to resell some things. I do keep the majority of what I buy, but there are some items that I do have to resell because I got to keep being able to have money, to keep doing what I do, to keep adding items to my collection and, buying things and stuff like that. And so if any of you have ever wondered, John Boy does not keep everything that he buys. It would be impossible for me to do so. But I would say I probably keep 75% of it anyways. But anyways, so again, a lot of rifle slings here. Again, mostly post-World War II. Moving on here, you guys, I'm sure you guys by now know how much I like the 9th Armored. I have the Bridget Remagen movie on DVD, but I did not have the original VHS. And I got this at an antique store for $2. And so that's pretty cool, just a little display piece. I no longer have a VHS, so can't watch it. Excuse me. Right here, I've got a World War II dog tag I got at a flea market. Sidney G. Goforth. He's actually kind of a local guy to me. And I'd printed some information about his service, but I can't remember now if I located what he did in the service. I got some stuff printed I should have had in this video, but just a single dog tag, and I paid $5 for it, so you can't beat that. Right here, I was kind of going through some stuff. My wife's, we've been kind of going through our house, declutter and stuff like that. And she had this with some of her jewelry and like type stuff like that. This is actually the the ribbon of a American campaign medal that somehow she had with her stuff. Might have came from her mother or grandmother with just some random items, but pretty cool there. Right here, I've got a World War II 13th armored patch. A lady from another state saw like a random Facebook post of mine, and she wanted to send me this. She knows that, I was looking for the ninth, and she had this just randomly. And so she got my address and she sent this to me. And I really appreciate that a lot. That was a really nice gesture, especially from a stranger. So I appreciate that woman very much. Right here, I got this World War II grave marker. You see it's 1941, 1945, World War II. Overall, it looks like almost basically like it was unissued or unassigned. I mean, it's in such really good condition. I know there's a lot of these out there, and a lot of them are on graves, and some aren't, but it did have this like medal or token here. It's a religious thing. It's Psalms 91:2. He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. And then on the back here, you see it says, God bless America. It's got a flag, and it's actually got 9/11/2001, like I guess kind of like a memorial type thing for 9/11. But an interesting piece for sure. I have seen these fairly often, again on graves or in antique stores or whatever. But just kind of a different piece there. Right here, now this is something y'all probably wouldn't expect John Boy to have, but excuse me, trying to get over some allergies and drainage here. I have a Knights of Columbus sword here, and I'm gonna do my best to kind of show you guys. See, it's basically got like a knight's helmet on there. Basically, again, a lot of you guys that are into this stuff can educate me more, but pretty ornate and decorative there. It's got like a crown and some kind of symbol there. It's hard to see what that is. And then you see it's got a cross with a triangle. And then you got like this right here. Again, you guys can start typing or comment. Let me know what you see. It does have a name. It's got the name, I can't tell if it's F.G. Maxwell or Marwell, or is it Maxwell? They did different lettering back in the day, if you can see that. But it looks like F.G. Marwell or F.G. Maxwell, if that means anything to any of you guys. Just different in like stuff kind of engraved on there, I guess you could say. It's got other stuff right here. Trying to work with the lighting. But again, I just don't know much about this stuff at all. Here's the back side here. Different markings and stuff. It is a little loose right here. It wiggles, which that might be a fairly common thing. Probably an easy thing to fix. But definitely an interesting piece. And then it's got what I believe is the original, scabbard for it. You see right there, it's got a man. Again, I guess a Knights of Columbus type guy. I assume that's what that is. And then up here at the top, got a couple men right there. Pretty interesting for sure. I would guess it's probably from the late 1800s. Again, if I'm wrong, you can educate me if it may be early 1900s. But just kind of going with my gut and a little bit of information I've kind of researched. I believe it's from the late 1800s, maybe 1870s, 1890s. But different piece there. I actually got it from a family friend. But again, it's not really something I normally collect. But, I mean, we'll kind of see what happens. But definitely cool and something different to add to the collection, I guess you could say, at least for now. Got a few more things to share with you. So back in around the end of August or so, 1st of September, I bought a 9th Armored grouping from a guy. And it had 2 pair of double buckle combat boots. It had a field jacket and a lot of stuff with it. Well, I actually stayed in contact with the guy, and he actually had some more items that belong with that. And you guys know I like keeping groupings together, and so I was excited to find out he did have more items, especially stuff with the man's, name on it. And so we made a deal, and I bought it for him and reunited these with the other items from the group. And you see the guys, it was H.T. Ruff, Howard Tice Ruff. And then you see right here, this is a duffel bag. It's got the a serial number there with his name. And then this is an athletic bag. I've never seen one of these before. I honestly didn't know what it was until the guy explained, but it is a pretty cool athletic bag, something different there. And see, it's U.S. and it's got laundry number. His name is actually written on the reverse side, or towards the other side. Let me show you right here, H.T. Ruff. So pretty cool to have that reunited, I guess, with the other items. So that's pretty cool for sure. Right here, I've got a really awesome M41 jacket. Now, this belonged to Mr. Ruff also. And there's no tags in it, but it's got a tailor-made, basically, liner on the inside. If I want to show you this, when you sent me pictures of it, it was kind of hard to tell that, it's kind of got like a shiny look to it, like I don't know if sheen or satin. I'm not sure exactly what the word is, but it's real. Honestly, it's really pretty, and it's a beautiful looking liner on the inside of this M41 jacket. It is original. It is period. All the buttons are there and everything. There's very little staining or anything on there. So it looks like he took well care of it, or maybe this could have been his second one. Maybe he got this, later on towards the end of the war, possibly, and didn't really use it a whole lot in the field. But very awesome M41, and I'm thankful to have that to the collection. Last thing I want to share with you is I moved it out of the way. I've got another duffel bag here, and this one is Vietnam era, and it actually has the name Julius Linton, Linton, Julius Linton. You guys know I don't really collect Vietnam stuff unless it's something really rare or unique or odd. But I was actually driving down the road one day in my neighborhood, not far from where I live. And, I'm always looking at stuff on the curb. Always. Been doing it for years. You never know what you'll see people throwing out. And I saw kind of a collection of stuff at the end of somebody's driveways. Obviously, it was a trash pile. And I saw this, and I had my one of my daughters get out and get it for me. So it's basically a Vietnam-era duffel bag that I got for free because it was going to be thrown away. It would have ended up in a landfill unless someone else, after me or before me picked it up and wanted to maybe have it, to use or display or collect or something. So pretty cool there. But anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. A bunch of random stuff for sure. I got so much planned for 2025. I may make one more video. Today's December 29th. I might make one more video tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see. But again, a lot of plans for 2025. I hope all of you are doing well. If you haven't already, check out the short that I made on Christmas Day. Just something different to be funny. I did make a little YouTube short. Let me know what you think about it. God bless all of you, and I'll be getting back to you soon. Thank you.